How often have you heard that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow? But have you ever considered that they could be the leaders of today? It's a question worth pondering, isn't it? And the answer might surprise you. More and more, we're seeing a trend of young people not only getting involved in politics, but also taking up leadership roles and making significant decisions that shape our world. It's a global phenomenon, transcending borders and cultures. From the bustling cities of North America to the tranquil towns of Scandinavia, from the vibrant landscapes of Africa to the bustling metropolises of Asia, young people are raising their voices, championing causes, and leading the way. They are stepping into city councils, parliaments, and even presidential offices, proving that youth is not a barrier but a catalyst for change. Consider this. In the last decade, there has been a significant uptick in the number of young politicians around the globe. These are individuals under the age of 40, holding significant political power and using their influence to bring about real change. And what's more, they're not just making a mark, but they're also inspiring millions of other young people to take an active interest in politics. These young leaders are passionate, they're driven, and they're not afraid to question the status quo. They're harnessing the power of youth, the energy, the idealism, the tenacity, and the sheer will to make a difference. They're leveraging the tools of the digital age, from social media to online platforms, to engage with their constituents, to spread their message, and to rally support. But it's not just about the individual leaders. It's about a generation that is politically aware, engaged, and ready to take action. It's about young people realizing that they don't have to wait to make a difference. They can step up, speak out, and shape the political landscape right here, right now. So when we talk about the power of youth in politics, we're not just talking about a future possibility. We're talking about a present reality. Youth have the power to shape the political landscape, not just in the future, but right here and now. Let's take a look at Jacinda Ardern, who became the Prime Minister of New Zealand at the age of 37. Born in the rural town of Morrinsville, Jacinda Ardern embarked on her political journey at a young age. She joined the Labour Party at 17 and spent years working behind the scenes, building her knowledge and experience. Her dedication and passion for public service propelled her up the ranks, and in 2017, she became New Zealand's youngest Prime Minister since 1856. Ardern's leadership style is a blend of compassion and firmness. She's not afraid to make tough decisions, but she does so with empathy and consideration. Her response to the 2019 Christchurch mosque shootings, where she showed great compassion and solidarity with the Muslim community, won her global admiration. Ardern's youth has been a significant factor in her success. She brings a fresh perspective to politics, which resonates with both younger and older generations. Her ability to balance tradition with innovation and her willingness to tackle pressing issues like climate change and social inequality are testament to the power of youth in politics. Under Ardern's leadership, New Zealand has implemented several progressive policies. She introduced the world's first well-being budget, focusing on mental health, child poverty, and domestic violence. She also made significant strides in housing reforms and environmental protection. But Ardern's impact goes beyond policy. She's changing the face of politics, showing that it's not just a place for the old and experienced. She's a role model for young people everywhere, proving that they too can have a voice and make a difference. In a world where politics often feels distant and inaccessible, Ardern's story is a beacon of hope. It shows that youth is not a barrier but a strength. It's a call to action for the next generation, encouraging them to step up, get involved, and shape their own future. Ardern's success demonstrates that age is no barrier to making a significant impact in politics. Moving to Bhutan, where Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck became king at just 26 years old. Let's delve into the reign of this young king. Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck ascended to the throne in 2006, making him one of the youngest monarchs in the world at the time. His youthful energy, coupled with his modern education, has shaped his approach to politics in a way that's both innovative and refreshing. Bhutan, a small Himalayan kingdom, is known for its unique approach to national progress. Rather than focusing solely on economic growth, Bhutan measures prosperity through gross national happiness. This concept was further promoted and developed under King Wangchuck's reign. His leadership has been characterized by a balance of tradition and modernity, showing a deep respect for Bhutan's cultural heritage while also acknowledging the need for progress and development. One of the most significant changes under his reign has been the transition from an absolute monarchy to a constitutional monarchy. This saw the introduction of democratic processes, giving the people of Bhutan a greater say in their governance. King Wangchuck's willingness to relinquish some of his powers shows a level of humility and understanding that's quite uncommon in leaders, let alone one so young. His youth has undoubtedly played a role in his leadership. He has a keen understanding of the aspirations and concerns of the younger generation, having grown up in a rapidly changing world himself. This has influenced his policies and decisions, making him a popular figure among Bhutan's youth. Moreover, his active involvement in environmental conservation and his efforts to establish Bhutan as a carbon-neutral country showcase his forward-thinking approach. This is a testament to the fresh perspectives and dynamic leadership that youth can bring to politics. King Wangchuck's reign thus far has been marked by significant changes and progress. His youthful energy, coupled with his innovative approach to governance, has had a profound influence on Bhutan's politics. Wangchuck's reign shows how youth can bring fresh perspectives and dynamic leadership to politics. Let's travel to Finland, where Sanna Marin took office as Prime Minister at the age of 34. From humble beginnings as the daughter of same-sex parents in a country where such a family structure was still a novelty, Sanna Marin rose through the ranks of Finnish politics with a blend of youthful energy and innovative ideas. Her political journey began in the city council of her hometown Tampere, where she served from 2012 to 2017. Here, Marin demonstrated an early knack for leadership and a passion for social justice that would become cornerstones in her political career. In 2015, Marin was elected to the Finnish parliament, and her star only continued to rise. 4 years later, she was catapulted into the international spotlight when she assumed the role of Finland's youngest ever prime minister. Her appointment was not just a win for youth, but also a powerful symbol of gender equality and the changing face of global leadership. Marin's leadership style is characterized by a forward-looking vision, a strong belief in social justice, and an unwavering commitment to the principles of democracy. She has been instrumental in implementing progressive policies aimed at improving education, reducing income inequality, and addressing climate change. Her youth has not been a barrier, but rather a strength. She has brought a fresh perspective to Finnish politics, harnessing the power of social media to connect with younger generations and championing issues that matter to them. Moreover, Marin's tenure as Prime Minister has had a positive impact on Finnish politics. She has inspired a new generation of young people to engage in politics, showing them that age is not a barrier to making a difference. Her success serves as a reminder that young people, when given the chance, can bring about significant change. Marin's journey is a powerful testament to the potential of youth in politics. Her story is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for other young leaders around the world and proving that the future of politics is not just in the hands of the old, but also in the vibrant, capable hands of the young. These stories aren't just about individual achievements. They represent a global shift towards youth leadership in politics. The world is transforming, and so are the narratives around leadership, power, and decision-making. The youth, with their unique perspectives and innovative ideas, are becoming increasingly vital in shaping these narratives. When young people step into the political arena, they bring a fresh perspective, challenging the status quo and pushing for progress. They question long-held beliefs, advocate for change, and work towards a future that acknowledges the needs and aspirations of all citizens, not just the privileged few. They are the catalysts for change, the bearers of hope, and the architects of the future. The youth's involvement in politics isn't just about leading nations or making laws, it's about voicing opinions, standing up for what's right, and making sure that everyone's heard. It's about understanding that each vote counts, that every voice matters. It's about realizing that politics isn't just about politicians. It's about people, their lives, their dreams, and their struggles. So how can you, the youth, become a part of this narrative? There are countless ways. You can vote, making sure that your voice is heard and your opinion matters. You can volunteer, helping to shape the policies and ideologies that govern your nation. You can run for office, becoming a part of the decision-making process, and directly influencing the future of your country. Remember, your involvement in politics isn't just about making a difference in the world, it's about making a difference in your world. It's about standing up for what you believe in, fighting for what's right, and working towards a future that you can be proud of. So take that step. Get involved, speak up, vote, volunteer, run for office. Do whatever it takes to make your voice heard and your presence felt. Because you, the youth, have the power to shape the political future. You have the power to make a difference. You have the power to shape the political future. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start making a difference today.